So guys, the special edition of the Whis event isn't actually a big dub or free after all. In order to obtain these special edition all pumped up keys, you will need to buy a special all pumped up weekly pack once per week for 2 weeks. It says all pumped up limited keys can be obtained upon the first login during the specified period and by purchasing the all pumped up weekly pack, which is available for sale at the shop. The all pumped up weekly pack contains 7 all pumped up limited keys to of course actually attempt this event, Hercule statue platinum, awakening medals and other items. Plus new missions are available in this special edition. Up to 56 stones can be obtained depending on the number of times you clear this event. Now the reason why this part is an issue and the overall event isn't actually a problem, because we've seen something like this before with the Kai event, where you use keys to attempt the stage to get guaranteed link levels. The reason why that's fine is because in a mobile and gacha game like this, you are able to link level in the game for free. You know, you keep running events, or the majority of events and specific story stages in order to, you know, link level your units. You can do that in the game for free. And essentially all the Kai event did was, for a small price, like it wasn't too expensive, it wasn't that bad, which is why I didn't have a problem with it. You basically pay a price to speed up the process. You pay your money to speed up the process, to get the keys, to attempt the Kai event, to attempt the stage as many times as you could by purchasing those packs, to speed up the process of link leveling your units, because you would get guaranteed link levels on every single unit you took into the event. That's why that was okay. That's why I didn't have a problem with it, because you were still able to do it in the game. However, to speed up the process, to get those guaranteed link levels, you would pay a fee. That's okay. A lot of these games do that, that's fine. You know, if you want to skip out the middleman, skip out the long part, you know, you have to pay for it. Right? That's cool, that's fine. The reason why I have a problem with this is because this is essentially the same thing. You know, we have the Whis event on global once every single week, and you complete the event XYZ amount of times to obtain skill orbs and whatever rewards else the Dokkan will give you. If this was just the Whis event, but you paid to basically attempt the event more than once a week to obtain said rewards, that would be okay. However, because they've taken that process and they've basically paywalled missions behind this process, it's a bit like, what are you doing? As I said, this is the same thing as the Kai event, as in you're basically paying to speed up the process. You are paying to attempt the Whis event more than one time a week. That would have been okay. That would have been fine. But including the missions behind how many times you can attempt the event, which is obviously you're going to need to pay and buy the packs to do that, is essentially paywalling the missions, paywalling the stones behind this, which I'm not a fan of. As I said, if you removed the missions from this and it was just how many times you could attempt it in a week, I would have been fine with that. That's okay. If you want to buy that, that's entirely up to you. If you don't, that's okay. You know, it's still in the game for you to do for free. But basically paywalling the stones and missions, yeah, I can't lie. I'm not a fan of that. That is a bit, it's dead. It's dead. Like, don't get me wrong, in terms of, you know, it costing, it doesn't bother me at all. But the fact the missions and stones is paywalled, yeah, I'm not a fan of. But in terms of what you get for free, like, you do actually get the keys. You actually get 2 keys upon login, and you can get, you know, 2 attempts. So you're going to be walking away with like 6 stones. The remaining 50, however, if you want all 56 stones, if you want to complete this all, 16 times? Yeah, all 14, because you do obtain 2 from first login. If you want to complete it the 14 remaining times to get the 50 remaining stones, you will have to pay. So as you can see, I'm in the UK. This all pumped up weekly pack will cost me £4.99, so basically £5 once a week. You can only buy it twice, so it's a total of £10 altogether, or basically just under, it's like a couple of pence under, but we'll say £10. £10 to essentially get yourself 7 keys twice, so all 14 keys, all 14 of these seesaw training items, which I don't think anyone really cares about that. A total of 2 Hercule statues, two Hercule Platinum training statues, and all of these medals, which you probably have thousands and thousands of at this point in time, especially because you can buy them from the Zenny shop. But in total, it will basically cost you £10 to get a total of all 56 stones. Which, to be fair, while I'm not happy with the way they've done this, because again, it's basically like the Kai event. You're paying to speed up the process. This is what these games have. This is what real life products have. It's fine. You know, this is a thing you can already get in the game, already do in the game. You could already do this event in the game. You just have to wait, like a week. You can only attempt it once a week. It's essentially paying to do it more than once a week, which would have been fine. But having the missions stuck behind a paywall to get the stones, yeah, that is a no-no. If there's missions, everyone should be able to attempt the missions. But in terms of the actual value for the pack, I mean, with a stone sale right now, £7.99, £8 will get me 32 stones. In terms of non-sales, £6.99, literally £7 gets me 12. So in terms of the actual value, it's actually all right value. For a total of £10, wherever you're from, maybe $10, etc., you can get 56 stones. Which, to be fair, is actually all right value. And even though you don't really care about the other items within the pack, it's actually decent value overall. But as I said, my main qualm with this is paywalling the missions. If you're going to have missions attached to anything in the game, any event, it's not that. No, it's right there. If you're going to have missions attached to anything in Dokkan, event, whatever it is, you do not paywall them. Missions should be available to everyone to basically reap the rewards. So upon logging in, you'll get 2 of the pumped up keys, so you can attempt it twice. You can walk away with 6 stones. That's what you get for free. If you want to complete the remaining 14 times to get the remainder of 50 stones and get the total of 56 stones, you will have to buy the pack for however much it costs where you are from. So yeah, not much of a global W, is it? As I said, I don't have a problem with them paywalling events to basically speed up processes. This is what a lot of mobile games and gacha games have. That's normal, that's to be expected. But paywalling the missions, yeah, no, that's dead. That is a no-no. But do let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I can only assume that a lot of you will not be happy about this, but I'd like to hear your thoughts. While you're down there as well, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next video, guys, and peace.